Open Heaven Devotional from the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Sunday, November 9, 2025. Topic: the backstage and the limelight. 1. Memory verse: because the foolishness of God is wiser than men, and the weakness of God is stronger than men. 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 25. Bible reading: Matthew chapter 6, 1 to 6 KJV. Take heed that ye do not your alms before men, to be seen of them. Otherwise ye have no reward for your Father which is in heaven. Therefore, when thou doest thy alms, do not sound a trumpet before thee, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may have glory of men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. But when thou doest alms, let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth, that thy alms may be in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret himself shall reward thee openly. And when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as hypocrites are, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues and in the corners of the streets, that they may be seen of men. Verily I say to you, they have their reward. But when thou prayest, enter into the closet, and when thou hast shut the door, pray to thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. Message. Yesterday I mentioned that I would discuss what I learned from Matthew chapter 10 verse 2. So I will focus on this verse for the next few days. The verse says, the first Simon, who is called Peter, and Andrew his brother, James the son of Zebedee, and John his brother. The question is, why was Andrew listed second, even though he encountered Christ first? John chapter 1, 40-41. Normally, if I were to arrange the list of apostles by their first encounter with Jesus, I would say that the first is Andrew, the second is Peter, and so on. This makes me believe that the verse lists the apostles by Jesus' intended hierarchy. However, as time went on, Andrew dropped from number 2, such that he was not even among the first 3 apostles. Whenever Jesus wanted to go somewhere special, he would go with Peter, James, and John. What caused Andrew to be demoted? If you read through the Bible, you will not find a single flaw about Andrew. Some of the other apostles had flaws. Peter denied Jesus thrice. James and John wanted to call fire down from heaven to destroy an entire town that did not welcome Jesus. Luke chapter 9, 51-54. Despite this, it seems that Andrew got demoted. However, the Lord told me that Andrew was not demoted. Instead, he was promoted. The Lord told me that when Jesus informed the mother of James and John that only his Father will determine those who will sit on his right and left, he meant that the seats were already reserved. The Lord then further whispered to me that one of those seats had been reserved for Andrew. What happens behind the scenes is usually greater than what happens in the limelight. While most people focus on the stage, the real work and benefits are usually behind the scenes. You may not know it, but the producers of successful movies who are behind the scenes usually earn more and are more respected than the actors in the limelight. They also don't have to deal with the distractions and pressures that come with fame. Beloved, don't be desperate for public recognition and the approval of others. Your main focus should be on fulfilling God's will for your life in whatever capacity He has placed you. God rewards based on faithfulness and obedience, not on fame and perceived influence. I pray that God will reward you bountifully as you focus solely on pleasing Him. 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 9. Key point: God does not reward based on popularity, but on faithfulness and obedience. Prayer points. Father, as I step out today, let my focus be on fulfilling your will for my life in whatever capacity you have placed me in Jesus' name. Thou spirit that seek approval and recognition of men, depart from my life today in Jesus' name. Father, help me to be focused on faithfulness and absolute obedience to your word in Jesus' name. Father, I receive grace to be humble and to work behind the scene till my appointed time of promotion and honor in Jesus' name. Bible in 1 year. John chapter 18 and 19. In 30, when we walk with the Lord. The Open Heaven Devotional is written by Pastor E.A. Adeboye, the General Overseer, the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Powered by RCCG Dominica. For questions and counseling, call or chat 5140, 612-3408, 612-8627. Jesus is Lord.